Good morning, I'm Connie, and this is my little channel. I live close to a park, so if you hear cheering and stuff, that's because they just started up baseball season again. And it's pretty cool. You have that going on with the kids in the park when you go walking there. Anyway, I wanted to share something with you today about how, well, let me backtrack a little bit. Yesterday I had a little extra time because we were going to go out and do, it was Saturday, we were going to go do some errands, but I wanted to also just get a few little things done, fold some laundry, and wait for Bill, who is also doing some things before we were running out. So in the interim I also started to just switch out some of my clothes. This is September, late September, almost October, so I started to change out my spring and summer stuff in the closet for my autumn stuff and some winter coming in too, because it's getting a little chilly now. And I made a really interesting discovery that I wanted to share with you. First, here are some of the things that were in my closet. Now, I know what minimalism says about a capsule wardrobe. I don't think my wardrobe falls really necessarily into that. I have, first of all, I like color, I like variety, I like prints, I like some difference, some dressy. You're gonna have some that are a little bit dressy, some that are a little casual, and then of course I got this little bohemian style. There's also pants which I wear a lot, and some of them are newer than others. Some of them I just purchased. Some of them they tend to be a little bit more loungy, and I can dress them up with a nice top. Some of them you can just go out to dinner with. Then there's kind of clothes, pants that are a little bit more comfy. I do have jeans. They're not pictured here, but I do have a few jeans also. I just tend to use these more. I'm not that small, but I have that's part of my bohemian style. And I also like leggings, and now you get a lot of pop of color, a lot of prints, and I like to mix them with tops that are solid colors. Those stretchy ones, I wanted to make a point. They do stretch out, those little crazy ones with the, it's like my little, I call them my elephant pants. And they're really cute in their genie style, you know, but they do stretch out. They just look like they would fit my granddaughter, but they stretch out. My granddaughter actually likes some of my clothes. She puts some of them on sometimes when she comes and she's over there to find like a fun top. And that's what I'm talking about. A lot of times what I've seen um, as a wardrobe that they want you to have that is more of a capsule, there's a lot less items to choose from. There's a lot less kind of variety, and they do have like classic pieces, which is very nice, and I think you do need classic pieces. For me, a classic piece would be a pair of black leggings that look nice. They could be dressy, or you can wear them to hike. But I don't think that my wardrobe falls into that. And in case you've been saying to yourself, well, I really don't want to have 9 items of dress. Okay, you don't really have to. This summer has really shown me you don't have to have your closet. I found that I had too many things, so I think I pared down. As a matter of fact, I believe I did. Now looking back, I pared down at the beginning of summer, where I said, I didn't really wear this. I don't really like this. So I gave away some things. I gave away a couple of bags to donate. And what I have now, really, as I was taking things out, I was like excited. I was, oh, that's right. I like this one. I like this one. This one's nice too. And simple living isn't about less things, but things that you love and you're going to use and you're going to make use of and enjoy. So it's just not, as someone said, I believe, it's not about less things, but about not having a dependence on things and not stretching yourself to the point financially where you are getting more things and then it's just not giving you any kind of satisfaction. So my little capsule wardrobe has, it's probably a little bit bigger, but it's smaller than it was, and it's a lot more manageable. I also believe in taking care of your clothes. So and you probably do too, you just take care of them, you launder them, you get them out of the washer so they don't, in the dryer so they don't, I don't even dry my jeans because I find they will be fitting my little tiny granddaughter. She was like a 0, I think. So no, but and like I said, I have about probably 7 pairs of jeans or something, and I noticed this summer that even though I have several, and this I will be paring down because I saw this now this year, even though I have several pairs of shorts, I really only kept wearing the same 4 or 5 of them. Actually, maybe even less. There was this one little navy pair that I really like, and a skirt that I just don't want to part with, and it's really good quality. That's another thing, I want to make the point that um, we end up buying clothes. I forgot how much they said, but they said that the average person spends a lot of money a year on just buying clothes, and a lot of this clothes ends up in landfills. You can see it online where it happens like that, and it's sad. It's really sad, and it comes to your wants and your need. But you put that, I could tell you, this is recent. See all the color? I love color. But this has I was on my way. I wasn't going to buy anything that day, and I was in a store called Burke's that's in town, and I love Burke's. I just go in there and just I don't even buy it most of the time, but I go in there and look, and they have things for your house too, and other things and that nature, and purses. But I'll go in there at lunchtime because I'll kill time. And I was one day coming out, and I just happened to see this top, and I said, wow, those are wonderful autumny colors with a little bit of blue. And so I ended up buying it. It was really not that much money, and the girl said, the lady said, as she's ringing me up, we're not going to have those. We're going to run out of those by the end of the week because they were so nice. But I wanted to share that with you because I wanted you to know that, the whole capsule wardrobe, it might be for you. And I don't want to discourage you. If you want to do that, that's really cool. Let's talk about shoes too. I have 2 pairs of sneakers that are probably going to last me into next year. I thought I was going to replace them, but no, I think because there's 2 of them. One of them is a pair of Asics, which I love Asics, and the other pair is Fila's. And the Fila's are probably the newer of the 2. But I found that, and I also have I found like little pairs of shoes here and there, and it's like I haven't been wearing them because I work in healthcare, and most of the time I end up wearing my sneakers to walk around in because you do a lot of walking. But a lot of the clothes, a lot of the shoes are still in good shape. I don't have a lot of shoes, but I have certain types. Like I have a couple of sneakers, and I have maybe 3 or 4 types of flip-flops. So whatever I have, I can make do, and I have a couple of boots, including not camping, but hiking boots. So whatever I have, I'm actually content with, because I said to myself, well, maybe I have to take advantage of things coming, like sales, in order to save money and get some new things. But no, everything's in good shape. Everything looks great. I enjoy everything. So I'm going to make do with what I have. And I was really happy about that. I think that has been something that has come eventually with time, with simple living and with minimalism, and not really wanting to just say to myself, that's not enough. I had to stop that little video, that clip, because Bill was coming out to remind me that it was time to go to church. So I had to stop at that moment. Anyway, here are my last few thoughts on the whole thing about whether you should have or you want to have a capsule wardrobe, or if you have a pared down wardrobe as I do. My parting thoughts are, we have been led to believe, not so much today, but I guess my generation was led to believe that you had to have something new. You had to have a whole new wardrobe every single before you started school. I remember that was a big deal, starting school, and it was always something very exciting to start school with new clothes. But we, that's different. Young people, they're still growing, but we pretty much can keep our clothes from year to year, and there's a lot to be said for being content with what you have. Commercialism, and the ones who benefit from that, I guess, are the clothes industry that continues to sell us things, and there's nothing wrong. Again, there's nothing wrong with seeing a shirt that you like and you want to get it, but we don't have to be pressured into having a whole new wardrobe or keeping adding to our wardrobe. Sometimes enough really is enough. That's the difference between want and need. And I think that, like I said, there's a lot to be said for being content with what it is that you have. And I'm looking forward to wearing those things. So leave me a comment. Maybe you do want to have even a smaller wardrobe. Maybe you find that you don't need it. Maybe you're a person that, clothes are like a necessary evil or whatever. Leave me a comment. Let me know. I hope that this video has been helpful for you. And if it is, please give me a little thumbs up, or even better, leave me a comment and let me know what you thought. And until I see you again, may you be very blessed. Thanks for watching.